13th of December, Rabbi Moore, Parsha hashavua with Rashi Mikeitz.
Yiddish.
Hanukkah Sameach.
Okay. We are up to okay. We were repeating the dreams, and we were up to. We had done Pasuk Chof. I think I mentioned to you that the idea about Tuchalna Haparois just says the plural without the word Sheva. And when it comes to the consumed cows, it says 7. The contrast between the two indicates that the Maisa and the Mefarshim say that why Dafka the Torah leaves it kind of open-ended. Torah doesn't specify how many thin cows ate the fat cows. Is because the Lamaisa, even though could be ostensibly, it was supposed to be 7 years of famine, but Lamaisa, after Yaakov Avinu came down to Egypt, the famine stopped. So the Lamaisa were only 2, then at that time, there were only 2 years of famine, and after the subsequent 5 years of famine occurred many years later after Israel left Egypt. Okay. I can't remember who was reading. Who read last?
I think it was me.
What?
I think it was me because I remember discussing with you the 7 and the 7.
Okay, yes, okay. So Pasuk Chof Aleph, Meir, Pasuk 21.
Okay. Vatalona el Bena v'lo noda ki va'u el Kirbena umar ehen ra ka'asher batechila va'ikatz. Okay, so they came to within, I guess, and below noda.
Well,
And
I would say they entered their innards.
Oh, it entered their innards. Oh, okay. And they were not recognized? No,
It was not known.
known. Okay. That they came in their innards, to their innards. Okay. And their appearance is poor, I guess, raw.
It was just as bad as before.
Just as bad as before. Oh, okay. And I awoke.
Right.
Like he cuts. Okay, so there's no Rashi there. Kaf bet says va'ere v'chalomi v'hine sheva shivalim olot b'kaneh. Excuse me, echad leot tovot. Okay, va'era, and I saw in my dream. Okay.
Note, it doesn't say here, when Paro's saying it over, it doesn't say, he says, I awoke. Then he says, I fell asleep again, and then I had another dream. It doesn't say that.
No.
It says, and I saw in my dream. This continues on the theme which we mentioned. I mentioned it yesterday or the day before. That in fact, Paro had one dream. And the waking up occurred in the middle of the dream. He didn't actually wake up and go to sleep again, but this was part of his dream. He dreamt and he woke up and he went to sleep again. Anyway, okay, continue.
Okay, so Okay, let's see. Ve'erev b'chalomi, v'hinei sheva shbalim olot, v'kaneh echad meleot v'tovot. Okay, so, and I saw it in my dream, and here, 7 ears of corn, a grain, olot, were, I guess, coming up, bikaneh, on a stalk. Okay, full on one stalk, echad, full and good.
Right. Shibolim are ears of grain.
Ears of grain.
We're coming up on one stalk, Meleos v'tovos, full and good.
Yeah, okay. Kaf Gimel. It
Right.
says, let's see, V'hinei Sheva Shibalim Tzinumot Dakot Shidufot Kadim Somchot Aharehem. Okay. So let's see, and here, behold, 7 ears of grain, sinumot. Sinumot.
So Rashi is going to dwell on this.
Oh, okay.
Rashi learns it means rock hard.
Rock hard. Wow. Okay, we're rock hard. Means they're all dried up, basically.
Right.
Okay, thin, dakot, and shtufot. They were
Rashi also dwells in it over here.
shtufot.
Here means blown out by the east wind.
Oh, blown out by the
Rashi
east
mentions it in
wind.
the actual dream itself. Rashi says it on Pasuk Kodim, Shtufos Kodim. Rashi says on Pasuk 6. Well, when the dream occurred, Rashi explains it. Parched by the east wind.
Oh, parched. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, so now we do have Rashi. Tsinumot, which is dried out, I guess. Tsumna b'lashon arami sela. Oh, in Aramaic, it means a rock.
Right.
Wow. Hare hain ke'etz. Behold, they are like wood.
Without any moisture.
Without moisture. And mikashot b'sela, hard as a rock. Okay. The Targum, Natzan Lakyan. And Uncleus, I guess that's the translation. Natzan Lakyan is
Yeah, he translates the Targum translates this. Where is it? Tsunumos dakos shtufos kodim.
okay. And Natzan Ein Bahem Ella Hanetz.
Right, which is the how do you call it? The husk.
A
No,
husk.
the shell.
Oh, so there's only husk is left in them. Oh.
No, on the contrary, not the husk. Yes, sorry, only the husk, not the kernel. Sorry, I got my terms mixed up. Okay.
Yeah, the husk is I guess like the outside of the grain.
The shell. The shell.
Shell. Yeah. Okay. Lefi shenitrok nu min hazara. Okay, so they were emptied
Emptied out of
out of the husk.
Yeah.
Okay, good, interesting.
Okay.
Yep, okay.
Um, okay, let's go on. Pasuk 24, Chof Dalet.
24. Vativ la na ha shibalim hadakos ace sheva ha shibalim hatovos va'omar el hachar tumim ve'ein magid li. Then the thin ears of grain swallowed up the 7 good ears. I said this to the necromancers, but there was no one who could explain it to me.
Right. But interpret it for me.
So there's no Rashi on, wait a second, is there? Let's see, 24. No Rashi on 24. Vayomer Yosef El Paro Chalom Paro Echad Hu Ace Asher Ha Elyon Ha Elokim Oseh Hagid
Higit the Pharaoh.
the Pharaoh. Let's see. And Joseph said to Paro, the dream of Paro is one. What God is doing, he has told Paro. Okay, no Rashi on that one. Sheva Paros Hatovos Sheva Shanim Heina. The Sheva Hashibalim Hatovos Sheva Shanim Heina. Chalom Echad Hu. 7 good cows, 7 years they are. And 7 good ears, 7 years they are.
There will be, they right.
One dream it all. It is one dream.
Right.
So Rashi says, Sheva Shanim v'Sheva Shanim, 7 years and 7 years. Kulan, all of them, Einan Ella Sheva.
Meaning, if you had 2 dreams,
Pardon?
yeah, even though you had 2 dreams, yes. Hello?
It's one set of 7 years.
Right. Even though you had 2 dreams, it's already one set of 7 years.
Vasher nishna hachalom pa'amim. And as for the dream being repeated a second time,
yeah.
lefi shehadavar mizuman. It's because the matter is ready.
It's going to happen imminently.
Kimo she Perash lo basof, which is like the explanation to him, to Paro, in the end. Va'al hashanos, he shanos,
Right, and it's supposed
alone,
himself,
v'gomer. As for the repetition of the dream, etc.
right. So Yosef himself said, in Pasuk Lamed Beis, Pasuk 32, Val Hishones Achalem Epar Pamoem Ki Nochen Adavo Meimo Elokim Mamaheho Elokim La'aseisa. The matter is imminent before Hashem, right? And the Kosh Baruch Hu is in a hurry to do it. Therefore, Kosh Baruch Hu gave you he repeated the message twice, but it's really all one dream.
B'sheva shanim hatovos ne'emar. About the 7 good years, it says, Higid lefaro. He has told to Pharaoh, the feast haya.
Right? Yeah, sorry, the fish haya samuch. Hello?
Yeah, I didn't hear what you said. I said you said something about Higid lefaro.
Right.
I didn't
Because
hear
it
what.
was Rashi said, I'm just quite paraphrasing what Rashi said. The fish haya samuch, because it was close by. So therefore, he did. When you tell somebody it's going to happen, it refers to happening immediately.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay.
You carry on. B'sheva shnei rov
Shnei hara'a ne'emar.
ra'av, right? In the 7
About
years
the
of
7 years of,
famine,
it says, Her a es paro. He has shown Paro. Lefi shehaya hadavar muflag virachok. Because the matter was remote and distant. No fail bo lashon mar'eh. The term showing applies to it.
yeah.
yeah.
Huh.
Okay. So therefore, that's why Rashi says, that's why the Pasuk changes its terminology. When it comes to the 7 good years, right, it says, Higid lefaro. Okay? And when it comes to the bad years, it says, Hera es faro. So that's Pasuk 28 says, Hera es faro. He has shown Pharaoh. Okay, let's continue now. We just read Pasuk 26. Yeah, continue now, Mayor. Pasuk 27.
Okay, Kaf Zion. Okay, V'sheva haparot harakot v'haraot v'haraot haolot acharechem sheva shanim heina v'sheva hashibalim harekot shedufot akadim yihiyu sheva shnei ra'av. Okay, so let's see, Kaf Zion. So the 7, let's see, parot, cows, rakot, thin and poor in nature, I guess, poor in appearance, that came out after them. They are 7 years. And Sheva, let's see, and the 7 shriveled ears, or I guess, parched by the east wind, that there are 7 years of
They will be
famine.
7
There will
years of
be
famine.
7.
Yeah, or they represent,
Oh,
indicate.
yeah, that's the future. Okay. Kaf sign. So there's no Rashi. Kafchet, hu hadavar asher dibarti el paro, asher Elokim oseh hera et paro. Okay, so this thing which I spoke to Pharaoh, what that God is doing,
What
he
God intends
showed
to
to
do,
Pharaoh. Oh, what he's going to do, I guess.
he's going
Okay,
to do here, shown parish.
he's shown to Pharaoh. Okay, good. Kaftet.
Yeah,
Hine sheva shanim ba'ot sava gadol b'chol eretz Mitzrayim. Okay, so behold here, 7 years are coming with a great
where there will be great abundance in the land of Israel.
abundance in all the land of Egypt. Okay, that was 29. There's no Rashi. Okay, Lamed. The Kamu Sheva Shnei Ra'av Aharehem V'nishkach Kol Hasava Be'eretz Mitzrayim B'chila Hara'av Et Haaretz. Okay, so the 7 years of famine will come after them, and Asava, I guess all the
Sorry?
Sava is all the
Plenty.
plenty will be forgotten in the land of Egypt. And let's see, Ra'av, the famine, will kila, that's like destroy the land,
Yeah, will wipe out the inhabitants
wipe
of the
out.
land. Now, I added in the inhabitants because if you look in the Targum, the Targum says, "Visheitze kafna yos amod ha'ar." The famine will wipe out the inhabitants, the people of the land,
Oh, wow.
because the actual to wipe out the land. I mean, there will be nothing growing. That doesn't not going to wipe out the land.
Right.
Okay,
Okay. And
so like the
Rashi,
Rashi here,
yes, Vinishkach kol hasava. They forgot the plenty
all the plenty will be forgotten.
will be forgotten. Oh, nishkach. Okay, that's
Passive.
okay, passive, right. Okay, who Pitron Bilia. Oh, this is a Pitron, an example of swallowing.
And this is the interpretation of this
Interpretation.
Because the fact that the thin cows swallowed up the fat cows means that when the years of famine are going to come, the years of plenty will be swallowed up, i.e., they will be forgotten.
Wow.
Okay, now we're going to see in the next pasuk. Actually, there's another stage. Okay, let's see pasuk Lamed Aleph. Luke.
Lamed Aleph. Velo yivadai
Yivada. It's just pronounced the
Yivada. hashavua ba'aretz mipnei hara'av hahu acharei chen ki chaved hu ma'od. So and the abundance will not be known in the land because of the famine, that the subsequent famine,
That will come afterwards.
or it will be terribly severe.
Right.
The Rashi says, Lo yivada hasava hu peace road. This is the interpretation of Velo noda ki va'u el kir bena. But it was not apparent that they had come inside of them.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. So Rashi's pointing out over here that this, because there was two ideas. One is not just the thin cows just swallowed up the fat cows, but afterwards, after they swallowed them up, it was not noticeable at all that the thin cows had swallowed up the fat cows. There's two aspects over here. There's the actual swallowing up, the thin cows swallowing up the fat cows. And in addition, there's the point that you after they'd swallowed them, you couldn't notice that they'd been swallowed up. So Rashi points out that is what this pasuk is telling you. V'lo yivoda hasava ba'aretz. There'll be absolutely no evidence of the years of plenty in the land. Mipnei harav hahu achrei kei. Because of that famine that's going to be afterwards, because it'll be extremely severe. Okay, so Rashi says that's the thing. Who pisaron v'lo noda kivo el kebeno. That is the interpretation of it would not be known that they had been swallowed up by the thin cows. What does that mean? I mean, what does that mean? It says, first of all, it says they're going to forget. V'nishkach kol hasava. All the years of plenty will be forgotten. That's the previous pasuk says. And here it says, and it will be not even known that there was years of plenty b'chlal. Because the famine is going to be so severe, it will not even be known that there were years of plenty. So I can't remember, I think the Netziv says, I don't know, one of the Mefarshim says as follows, that naturally when a country prospers, so they're going to build nice buildings and other things, there'll be other things, they make nice gardens and various other how should we say, architectural or other developments to make it to show that they're a prosperous country. Yeah, like, I mean, nowadays, for instance, I'll give you an example. They had in Dubai, they built this huge, to be the highest building in the world, this Burj Dubai. I mean, there was a bit of an exception because they didn't have the money to build it. But anyway, they made the country bankrupt. But anyway, nevertheless, you see that when a country prospers, they go in for things which not as countries on a regular basis will not go in for those things. So the point is, what the pasuk is telling us is that once the famine will come and the famine will be so severe, all those fancy buildings which they built whilst they had years of plenty, they're just going to disappear. Either because they dismantle them or they're going to get they demolish them because they maybe need the resources for other things, whatever. But the Maisa, there'll be absolutely no evidence that there ever been 7 years of plenty. Because the famine is so severe, there'll be absolutely no evidence left that there had ever been years of plenty. Okay? Okay, I think we're gonna stop here. We got up to Pasuk. Yeah, got Pasuk up to Lamed Beis.
With that, okay.
Right.
All right, good Chodesh. Good.
Good Chodesh, and we'll see you tomorrow, Bezat Hashem. Very good.
Okay,
Great day. Hold to.
okay, very good. Be well.